Oh shit, here we go again. Can you guys hear me? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna play it off of the device that I recorded it on through my sound bar. Hopefully that'll work because I can't screen share. It'd probably sound better if I screen shared it, but you know. Yeah, Kitty, we're back to this old fuckery. All right. Here, let me situate my mic so. Hold on. I'll just be a second and then we'll get this party started. But what it is, it's a phone call that I made to great grandma. I waited all this time to do it because I just kind of wanted to let things cool down. And at the time, she was getting a lot of hate and stuff, and I didn't want to seem like that's what I was trying to do. Um, but it's kind of what I thought all along, and she confirmed that my feelings were right. About what she. Oh, what's up, Jersey? Nice to see you around. I hope you're naked. But anyway, yeah, that's it. Um, we'll do a little test here, and then I'll see if you guys can hear it. Okay, just give me a second.
Hello.
Hello, great grandma.
Yes.
I'm
My
sorry,
name is Julie.
Julie. I'm sorry. I'm just in that habit. Okay, Julie.
That's okay.
I just have a few questions. I mean, this shit just it should be a dead deal by now, but it just keeps getting drugged back up and drugged back up. But I mean, I do have some things that I want to know myself. If you don't mind answering, if you don't want to answer, just say I don't want to answer it. I'm not going to get mad. I'm not here to give you a hard time or nothing. I just want to know some things.
Okay, go ahead.
What was the reason? I mean, I saw you on Eds, and I appreciate you going on there and proving that you guys can hear that okay, right? I hope. All right, sounds good. All right. I've got it uploaded on YouTube already. If I need to, I'll just drop that and you guys will be able to hear it better that way later on. So anyway, let's try this. That I'm not you with a voice changer.
I don't think that Ryan believes it though. I don't.
No,
whatever the supposition or his imagination, he just can't accept that. He pursued something for so long and he was wrong. And the easiest way, I thought, for people to really determine it wasn't you is look at the donation. And the donations were, for the most part, really sincere. And I wanted to help what I thought were good causes. And my the cash apps I sent were in my name. But it didn't, it just seemed like nobody was thinking about the money end. What was your diabolical plan for donating so often and so much to so many, different catchers?
Right. Yeah, they've accused me of being other people too. A lot of them have been proven not me, but there's still some that it just won't be possible to prove. But yeah, it's fucked up. It really is. But I do appreciate you going on there and showing your face. And I mean, it proved that it wasn't me, but that's really not why I called, Phil. But like what caused you to go the route that you did to fake your own death? Did you just want out, or were you scared of somebody? Was somebody pressuring you to do things you didn't want to do?
Well, see, that's something, Bill, that I think has, been misrepresented. When I knew that I was I will admit, and I don't care if you're recording the call or not, because I've been when I didn't think I was, and I was, but I at times was pretty intoxicated, and even in an altered, I'll say, reality, I knew that it was just over, and I was, telling, and I made innuendos towards Blue at the very end that I was basically going home to die, and I said I can't talk to you anymore, and so there was just such a sense of relief, and I don't know, a day or two went by, and I saw where I had died, and I believed as much, and sometimes I was very, very altered, but I believed this, Bill, in my heart to be true and correct. There is no one that called Blue or sent a message to Blue that said great grandma on this day at this time passed away. There was none of that. The GoFundMe was, and that was another thing that people thought I did, and I was just like, I was in a panic, and
Right.
and I have the emails and that I sent, and the screenshots that I sent to GoFundMe that said there's just been a horrible misunderstanding, and but they wouldn't give me the information, and it shows where I didn't set it up. So, and when Blue had that phone call, and apparently where Bon Java appeared there as well. I mean, Blue was just in such a state, and talking about the GoFundMe and everything, I did, and this is something that I did mention to Edward earlier in the day before I went on his program, was that I didn't, no one, I mean, he knew that I was very confused about why Blue said I was dead when, whether it was a family member or a fake family member, or, I couldn't pronounce my own death.
Right.
So, and, and I think last night I kind of got it where, I've tuned in, a few times, and I think I participated just in making comments 3 or 4 times, and a couple of times was during Ryan's live after the Rob Lowe show, where my name came up, and even some people thought that I was one of the people that was on his interview, and I tried to let people know that the day after Ed's my interview with our panel with Ed, that I sent Rob Lowe a link to that panel, and I said I'm a fraud. So the death part of that, I mean, everything it became so really sick and twisted, and that is on me. And I don't believe that there will in this or another catching community where there will be a redemption for me, but I would ask Blue to produce, okay, give me a text message or an email or even a phone call where what time did I die? When did I die at home, or did I die in a hospital? What did I die of? And I have wanted to insert that in the conversation. It's like clearly I don't belong there anymore, and for good reason. People like Constantine will believe till the cows come home that I kept donating to Tommy to set him up, and my last donation to him was in June 2021 because I didn't trust him. I thought
Right.
something was really not right with the financial part of it, and all of that. But it really doesn't matter because I don't think most people would believe me anyway. But I would ask Eden or Beth Blue, where what time did she die on this date, and can we see where you got that information? Love that.
Yeah, Blue has not talked to me since that whole thing happened. She just
I mean, she was hardcore grieving, right? Or at least I thought she was. I don't know, but so I was trying to absorb everything that was coming at her because I was, I was the messenger. I was the middle
Mhm.
guy. I believed you were dead. I had no reason to not believe you were because I thought you guys were really close, and I did jump to a conclusion that like she had talked to your family. And I think it's a reasonable conclusion to jump to. Um,
Mhm.
because like how would she know that quickly that you were dead unless somebody told her? You know what I mean? Just because somebody doesn't answer you back in 4 hours, I don't mean they're dead, you know?
Well, yeah, and see, I was just kind of, I wasn't. It was just a relief bill that, and it wasn't a good way,
Right.
for me to leave. But at the time, it was just like I wanted out of it. It was, Blue would call me in, I think we're a 3 hour difference, but she would call me at like 3 or 4 in the or text me at 3 or 4 in the morning, and it was just like things kept getting more and more intense. But I never, my, um, my family at that time knew nothing of this, and would have never ever partaken. Or I don't think I didn't enlist anyone, or basically when um, I tried to get the GoFundMe shut down, but I don't know. It was a horrible thing all around, and by my making, and I do find it interesting though that the people that complain, so much about, family and ex-husbands, how wrong it is to, contact them. I guess if, you do somebody considers, awful enough that it's fair game. My ex-husband and I spent years trying to reconcile for our friendship for the kids. And, we got to that place finally, and it was destroyed.
Right. So I
But,
mean, it just kind of like you weren't
probably
really.
deserve it. I don't know, but, um, so.
Okay. I mean, that's what I've been wondering all along is if Blue didn't
Did you talk
jump.
to Kathy at all?
Yeah, we talk. Yeah, we talk.
Okay, because I think she got pretty close to Blue.
Hmm.
And,
Blue cut contact with
yeah.
her too. So I mean, she cut us both off right away. I don't know
Oh,
why.
okay.
So, but yeah,
Um, does anyone talk to Blue? Do you know?
I don't know. Like I haven't talked to Bobby Joe in a while, but I know she's talked to her. But I haven't talked to Bobby Joe in a while, so I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like, um, I don't know that what's happening with YouTube and, with what does he call it, the fuckery? My fuckery
Yeah.
and other fuckeries that,
It is always something. It is always something. I'm
but
sick
it,
of
it
it
just
too.
seems like that, people are getting shut down left and right, and, so,
Yeah. I mean that's kind of what I was wondering all along is if you were under so much pressure from this, that, and the other, and I know that Blue can be what's the word, overbearing at times.
I would call it tenacious.
And
It doesn't let go, and
yeah,
and it's really, I participated in it, and Blue and I weren't really close because I wasn't representing myself, honestly. Um, and so, but yeah, I was, and I kind of, and I'm embarrassed to admit this, but participation with her was strictly voluntary. It was, yeah, there was a lot of pressure, um, but a good person would have, um, come clean a long time ago, and the great grandma, the avatar and everything wasn't meant at first to, I just thought it was kind of cute.
Yeah, I don't know why people are so hung up on that fucking avatar, because most people don't use their real picture. And it's not like, I mean, I didn't know at the time, but it's not like you like stole somebody's picture. That picture was already out there, so it's not like you were trying to hide behind. You know what I mean? I don't know why people are so hung up on
the
that.
picture I got on, when you look for, I think I did just a search on grandmas. I think I was looking for an animated one at first. But anyway.
Yeah, I don't know why people are so hung up on, oh, that's not even, fuck you.
And, and all this, and for a long, long time I thought Alex knew because I was donating to him, with the JZ Unplugged, and I changed it to Great Grandma Unplugged, and, he asked me one time about it, and I said, yeah, the same person, and, but anyway, but that was long before things just got really, sick and twisted.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've been wondering about that this whole time, is if you didn't just get, I mean, I didn't know about the drinking part, obviously, but I understand that too, because, I mean, I'm not addicted to alcohol, but I do abuse the hell out of it sometimes, and I understand you get caught up in something and you just roll with it because you don't want a conflict or whatever. I get it. And I've been wondering about that, all of a sudden, I mean, I completely understand wanting out of this bullshit, because I feel that way a lot myself. But something just keeps holding me in. And then, like, you just saw an opportunity to be like, oh shit, I can just get out clean all at once, but it didn't quite work out that way. So.
No, and it was just like, I don't know if it was 36 or 48 hours where I didn't get on YouTube, and when I saw that, and then Rob Lowe called me.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, you're not dead. And that was, quite a conversation. But
that was how I found out. I was talking to Rob Lowe and he mentioned you. I'm like, she's dead. And he's like, no, she's not. I just talked to her. I'm like, what? And that was how I found out. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh man. Yeah, it was wild. It was, I mean, you and me weren't close at all, but I still felt, for it. I was glad you weren't dead, but at the same time, I was pissed, but.
Oh, I don't blame anyone for that, but I do know that there is this. I don't know. There's this a little bit. Maybe it's more than a little bit of a weight that people believe that I actually had someone call Blue, and because that is something that will confound me. I hope I just be able to let it go eventually. I think I will.
Yeah.
But it's like you have to have a sense. Well, she passed away at 10:20, and she's been sick for a long time, or on this day, but none of that was done. And then the GoFundMe thing, I really panicked at that because.
All of a sudden, you're unwittingly a part of something that, I mean, it wasn't a scam, but it was I don't know what it wasn't a scam. It was all of a sudden you're part of something that could technically be illegal, and you didn't want to be part of that. So I get it.
Well, yeah, and that's when I started to question Eden's mental health. Like, how do you do that with not consulting like family members, or maybe it's maybe they want flowers instead of gifts to their favorite. That was really weird, and and I don't for a second think that someone just out of the blue called Blue and told her I was dead. It was that's the thing that just doesn't make any sense to me, because I do have a pretty good recollection of
There is more, and I'll drop the whole thing in its entirety uh, after I'm done here. I don't want to make you sit through. It's like about another half hour, a little less maybe. So I bet I know it's hard to hear this way, but if you want to listen to the rest of it, I'll drop it, and you can listen to it in its entirety. But you get the point. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna throw out. Hold on. Somebody's got like I heard I came in late to Bad Guys stream last night, and I heard them ripping on Jeff for uh, saying something about I don't know. Somebody come up here and explain this to me because I heard a little. I heard some about it on Bad Guy stream, and I heard some about it on I think Edward's stream and whoever else's I was listening to last night. People were wondering why she faked her death, and there's your answer. That's the point. And people were also wondering if she had anything to do with the GoFundMe, and she didn't. So there's the answer to that. I mean, there is more, but I really don't want to sit here and play the whole goddamn thing. Or was it lock stream? I don't know. Whoever streams I was listening to last night, I thought it was Bad Guys and Edwards and Locks. I don't fucking remember. So I mean, here's my stance on the Jeff thing. I don't know what the fuck happened because I've been like not paying attention to YouTube a lot lately. But I didn't want him back in. That's on y'all or whoever. That wasn't my idea. I didn't want him back in personally. But I wasn't around when that happened, so the reason she was under a lot of pressure from Blue and other things, and she had told Blue that she was going home and she couldn't talk to her anymore, and I guess Blue took that to mean she was dying. And then when she didn't answer Blue's text, like 4 hours later, Blue told me she was dead. So I'm like, oh fuck, that sucks. And that's how that shit got started. I don't know. I mean, I don't blame her for wanting out, and she wasn't like planning to fake her own death. It just kind of came up that way, and she took it. And she had been drinking a lot at the time, and that's how it happened. So there's your answer. Yeah, Jeff said his 13-year-old decoy was hot. Yeah, I didn't want him back. I'm not taking the blame for this one. Okay, so it did start on Bad Guys. That's what I thought. I thought I heard it on Bad Guys first. But yeah, that's something else I'm missing part of with the WAP stuff. See, Stephanie sent me uh she sent me all the stuff about him being a dangerous drunk and stuff. Like wait, I don't know, several days before all this came out, and I think she thought I would just run with it. And I didn't because my gut was telling me that there was something uh, not complete about it or not right about it, so I just left it alone. I don't want the content that fucking bad. And then that shit all blew up and blah 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 blah. I'm missing part of that too. So that's my thing, Sarah Luca. Why keep letting if he's supposedly canceled? Why keep letting him up on streams? I mean, I understand that certain people will just take anybody they can up on their streams just to fill up time. I get that, but come on, man. no, Terrence, I know what Jeff said. I just like, what's the conclusion going to be, or has there been a conclusion? Because I know that I missed a lot of the streams, or parts of a lot of the streams, so I didn't catch everything. So I don't know. Yeah, Chuck, I didn't see a lot of the comments. I don't know if you were joking. Come up here and fill me in on your situation, please, because I'm kind of like, I don't know what's happened in the last week or so. Yeah, bad guy. I've been taking a lot of breaks. I just don't watch the shit as much anymore. That's the thing. I mean, the community as a whole said that he was canceled, but then they keep having him up on their panels. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Hey, Edward's here.
Hey, so I think the conclusion for the Jeff thing was it's gonna be Jeff versus Cam in a steel cage with with you know pick your special guest referee, I guess. I don't know.
Well, let's see who would be a good referee for that. Actually, I think bad guy would be a good referee for that
Yeah,
one.
there you go.
I can see. I can see that.
Yeah, because Cam and Jeff went at it bad last night. So
Hmm.
making Nevermore the special guest referee.
Oh yeah, I heard Never. Yeah, I did hear Nevermore's piece. He kicked ass for for sure.
What else
And
was I going
just
to say? Oh, so okay, so you know all about the tech stuff, right? The sending the Instagram to the.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so what Steph had done? You didn't hear what she did, though, did you?
I know some of it because she sent me a bunch of shit about tech. Like, I don't know, several. Well, the same day she probably
Well,
sent it to
did she
you.
send you anything that makes her look bad? No, right? Of course.
No, no, that's
One.
why I didn't run with it.
Okay,
Because I'm like, there's got to be more to it.
exactly. That's why I didn't touch it at first either. Well, what had happened was she was taking this person who's 18 now. She's about to turn 19. But when this girl was 17 and 16, Steph was on her Instagram pulling her photos, using her photos as decoy pictures. When she was 16 or 17, without this girl knowing, without her permission, nothing. So that's what Steph made. That's where Steph fucked up.
Hmm. Yeah, that's not cool. That is not cool.
I mean,
And
she knows her pictures were being used now, but she didn't at the time. You know. So
well, I mean,
and she was
she
and she
knows
was
that.
underage at the time. It was she like one of the pictures she used. The tagline above it says like, "Oh, my 16th birthday party" or whatever, and she took that photo.
Hmm.
Like she
Okay.
couldn't, she
Well,
can't argue. She can't argue like, "Oh, I thought she was 18." With it saying that as the caption.
right.
So I mean,
At
so it
some point I
really
thought right
is.
off the.
Which one fucked up worse? Or I mean, they both fucked up, but you know what I mean? I don't know. But Tech
Well, I
owned his
mean,
mistake, and that was it. So
right. That's the thing. If he's, I mean, he stood up and you know that the problems that I've had with tech. But if he stood up and took accountability and was like, I fucked up and it ain't gonna happen again, fine, fine. But the thing about Stephanie is like she's throwing all this shit out at people, and she knows damn well that they know shit about her. So really wasn't smart on her part. Don't throw a rock at a guy that's got a rock bigger
Oh,
than yours.
and on top of that, these 16-year-old photos, right? She was saying that they were a 30-year-old teacher from Texas that she face apped. Well,
Oh God. Now, how did that the person in the picture, did she just come forward, or did somebody find her? Or how did that
somebody
happen?
found her because Steph in her personal Instagram is following that girl whose pictures were
Uh,
taken. She didn't even face app the pictures when she took them off the profile. It's straight up pictures. Nothing changed.
wow. That's just, I don't know, laziness. I mean, I don't use FaceApp myself, but I can't imagine it's too hard or takes a whole lot of time. I mean, you're just sitting there pressing on a screen. So that just sounds like laziness, or I don't know. I don't know. If I'm finding out that the less I know about what's going on, the better off I am, to be quite honest. Yeah, Tech. I mean, she sent me. I mean, you know what she sent me about you. Um, I think she thought I would just run with it, but I mean, I knew that there was something off with it because I just know how she is, and my gut feeling was like, yeah, there's something beyond this. So I just more or less left it alone, and then you showed me everything, and it made more sense that way. But yeah, I'm glad I just didn't run with it and plaster it on Instagram or on here or whatever. So that wouldn't have been good. All right, did I miss anything else?
Cap, I'm gonna send you on Instagram. I'm gonna send you my number. Sometimes I'm. Oh wow, you did send me now a message.
What's that?
Nothing. Cap's like, why aren't you responding to me? I didn't even know he messaged me all these times. Hang on.
I got you. So yeah, I mean, after the constant just lie. Oh, I did hear Jeff say that he just talked to his lawyer. Um, from what I know about lawyers, if you call a lawyer like on a Sunday night, especially if you're not trying to get out of jail, they're gonna they're not gonna be real happy, and they're gonna charge you a shitload of money if you can even get them to answer the damn phone. Well, and that's another thing is a lawyer that they're probably going to tell you to shut the fuck up and not go on panels and talk about it because with anything, lawyers always tell you don't talk about it, whether it's criminal or civil. When I was a bondsman, I worked right with a lot of lawyers, and that was what they always told their clients to shut the fuck up. Oh, Ray was there? Yeah, I miss Ray. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't, like I said, I missed a lot of it, but I don't know what Jeff's setup is, but on my phone, like I can't back out and do anything without getting off the stream. So yeah, I don't accept Jeff back. I never did. I don't know why the fuck that happened. I missed all that too. I don't know when that happened or why it happened or how it happened. I'll give you guys a little bit of a lawyer's tip for lawyers though is you want to keep them paid, but make sure, especially if you're getting in trouble all the time or like you have a business and you need a lot of legal help. Let's say you owe them $3,000. Pay him all but 200 of it, right? That way, if you owe your lawyer a little bit of money, when you call, he'll damn sure answer the phone because he wants his money. Think about it. Save you. Fuck you. How about that? I ain't saving nobody. God damn it. What is wrong with my screen? All right, Tech, come up here because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. Explain this to me. Are you canceled or not? I mean, you really, unless somebody has leverage on you, which is how I do it, you really can't be canceled unless you consent to being canceled. I've been canceled like 30 times, man. Yeah, the only way to be canceled is if you consent to being canceled. And never apologize. Don't ever apologize to a bunch of internet motherfuckers. Fuck them. Oh, no, I do have one morphine tablet left. Not for long, but I did save it for the end of the day. What the fuck? Why am I? I had. I was only seeing part of the comments. I got it setting out to all of them. Sorry. I missed a bunch of shit. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yep. That's right. God damn it. My screen's frozen. It's not letting me scroll the comments. The fuck? Oh well, fuck it. All right, just answer me this. Is are Tech and Sammy canceled or not? No, 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 no. Okay. All right. That answers my question. Yeah, you're probably right, Matt. Oh shit, I highlighted the wrong comment. Oh well. That's the thing. If they'll let Jeff back in, they'll let anybody back in. I mean, if you're that desperate to just have people on panels just to fill up time, I mean, yeah, fuck that. I mean, not that he's tried, but I won't let Jeff up on my panel. I mean, he's tried before, and I just didn't let him do it. He's not trying right now, is what I'm saying. Am I showing up to Jeff's? If I do show up to Jeff's birthday panel tomorrow, it's only going to be to talk shit for a minute, then I'm leaving. Ideally, what we should do is just not show up. I mean, even if everybody's in there trolling, he still sees that as, hey, people are here, and I've got 13 people watching, or how I don't know how many he gets, but in his mind, just because they're there, that to him means they like, you know what I mean? He doesn't seem to get that. I don't know. The last one of his streams I was in, like we were every one of us was trolling him, and he was just acting like it was a good. You know what? Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I mean James right. The best thing we can do is just not show up even to troll him. Yes, I would cancel a man on his birthday. I mean, personally, it's not even that I would be like, I'm not really even out to cancel him. I'm just like for myself. I'm just not. I'm not going to give him the numbers. I'm not going to, yeah. I don't watch his stuff. I don't have notifications turned on for him. I mean, there are certain people like, Ed or Bad Guy or Locksmith or Cap or I know I'm forgetting people. Just because I don't say somebody doesn't mean it's not them too. But there are certain people, if they're live, I won't go live. It's kind of a dick thing to do unless I have it already planned or some shit or something's really important. But I'm not going to show, I'm not going to give, uh, Jeff the respect of that. I'm not going to go live on purpose just because he's live, but at the same time, I'm not going to not go live. You know what I mean? And I don't have notifications turned on for him anyway, so I wouldn't know. God damn it. I'm trying to post it for you, but it ain't coming up. Shit. There's something wrong with my phone. Oh, there you go. Finally. Nah, I don't move my pills, man. I just swallow them. Would I cancel someone for ordering gay coffee? Nah, I probably wouldn't cancel him. I would just not have coffee with that guy. Yeah, I'll boycott. I'll boycott Just Chat with you. Put my one there. When's my next ambient blackout? So probably tonight. I had one last night. Don't remember if you were there or not, but I do remember doing it. Hey, what's up, OJ?
Yeah, how you doing, my friend?
Doing all right, man. How you doing?
I'm doing, man. I'm doing.
What's going on, OJ? What do you got to say?
Oh, man, I'm so confused about this guy. You know, he's got a fucking melon in his stomach and he's starting drama. I just don't get this shit.
Well, I mean, everybody needs a hobby, right?
Yeah, I guess so, you know. Fucking nuts. Where's Cat Eyes, that dumb motherfucker?
She's in here. I'm pretty sure I saw her in here.
How you doing,
I
Cat
know
Eyes?
she was mad at somebody as usual, but I don't know what that's all about either.
Oh, shit. I bet you KC is feeling really good right now about himself. You know what I mean?
Probably. Yeah, I don't know what their fallout was about either. But
Jeff had a small
yeah.
penis. Jeff had a small fucking wiener. That's what happened.
Well, that is bad for a relationship. Believe me, I know.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
So is he like terminally ill or like I never really believed that, but like is there any like proof of anything for or against?
Fucking mentally ill.
I don't know, man. It's just I mean, I've known it for a long time. I could feel it for a line. I knew it, but this shit is so ineffective. Like I 100% support what the so-called community does and what it's supposed to be about, but this whole thing that we've got going on here helps in no way. It does not help at all.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't at
And
all.
I admit that I'm a part of it. You know, I'm trying to like pull away from certain people, but I don't
Eh, you got content, my man. You got content.
know. Well, I actually disagree with that. I think most of my shit's boring, but um, certain ones of my rants though people do use for their channels, so I don't know. I guess some people like it.
Yeah, I enjoy it. You know, when I take a shit in the morning and you guys are live and I hear your voice, it makes me shit.
Yeah, well, I can see how it would have that effect. I mean, this shit isn't enough to give anybody diarrhea on the spot. So,
It's better than fucking coffee, I tell you that.
hey, as long as it ain't gay coffee, I'll drink it. Gay fucking coffee. That little motherfucker with a tongue ring. God, now you're gonna get me set off again.
What? Hey.
So, have you ever made love to a black man in the pale moonlight?
Who the fuck you talking to?
You.
No, I fucking have not.
I don't believe you, but okay, we'll go with that.
A pale fucking bitch, yeah.
Dude, I'm not kidding you, man. I saw a naked woman one time. Like she had boobies and everything. It was awesome. I got a feeling I'm going to end up taking pills tonight. Do you believe that?
Fucking snort them.
They don't fit up the straw. I've tried.
Put it in your ass.
Nah, they ain't big enough to feel it. Like if I can't feel it, I ain't putting nothing up my ass. It's a waste of time.
True, true, true. Hey, did Cam get fucking eaten by a fucking grizzly yet?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, he's selling those high-powered shop vacs or some shit, right?
Yeah,
So he ought to be
yeah.
able to defend himself from a grizzly bear. Why is
True.
he out camping?
Too many PSI fucking make that bear run, I guess, you know?
So, I mean, tell me how you really feel about Jeff.
Me?
hmm You're the only one here.
Yeah, he means well, but he's not well. So that makes you what? Not well, not good. I don't know. He needs help. A little bit of help.
Well, don't we all?
Well, some more than others, you know. So Kirby's and that's good, but Jeff Jeff fucked up. 4 catches in 2 years, not too good.
Yeah, I was just gonna say something about that. Like if he just wouldn't call himself a catcher, like I
Yeah,
think I would feel different about him. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Um,
Just be a guy that, you know, is trying to do something.
well, I mean, even if you just want to say, "Hey, I just want to be a dumb fuck that goes on everybody's panels and talks shit for 10
Yeah,
fucking hours straight," if he would just
yeah.
say that and that's what he is, you know what I mean? Instead of
And collects
claiming to
bull
be a catcher and having all this fake bullshit, you know. So
just, you know, banana collector or whatever. Banana boy. Banana. You know, and I used to love bananas, right? I have two, sometimes three a day sometimes. Now
oh yeah.
every time I have a banana, I think of his fucking mug headbanging and I take a bite. I'm not kidding you. I take a bite, I put it down. I take another bite, I hear it again, and I see it. I put it down. Now it takes like 10 minutes to eat a fucking banana. Usually it takes me a couple of minutes, you know, quick.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, are you one of them people that can, just put the whole thing in your mouth and just pull the peel out and go straight down your throat?
Nah, I'm a half and half type of guy.
I got you.
No, I don't like that, you know, that feeling too much. Too much.
Yeah, I got a banana story, but I can't tell it on YouTube. If that tells you anything. It's so
Right.
bad that I won't tell it. You know what I'm saying?
Yikes. Well, maybe I shouldn't hear it anyway.
No, nobody should. It's oh, I mean, you ever? Oh man, how can I tell this? Like you ever been partying at somebody's house and you're not real familiar with it, and everybody, you're the last one standing because everybody else passed out already, And then like you're so fucking drunk, you're looking for the bathroom, and then you accidentally open the wrong door and walk into. You know what? I'm not gonna. I can't. I'm not gonna tell that story. Let's just say that it, no, never mind. I can't. I wonder if I can. All right, let's see what you monkeys are saying. Is anybody else going live tonight? You guys know. Wait a minute. Somebody hit PatCon? Well, hold on. I wasn't watching it. Did somebody really hide PatCon? Cat eyes? I mean, yeah, he's annoying and stupid, but I don't want him hid. All right. Maybe it was an accident. I don't know. Dude, I couldn't even tell you how many times like I've nodded off with my phone on my hand and accidentally banned somebody or whatever. So it happens. I don't know. I'm bored. We either need a new topic or I'm just gonna hang this fucking thing up because I'm bored. It's all right. I mean, Pat Con's annoying and stupid, but like I don't. If I wanted him banned, I would have banned him a long time ago. He's back. He's free. Pat Con, did you ever go up and unlock some stream and show your voice like you said you were going to? That's what I was good. Yeah, if you hadn't done that, because that was the deal. You can prove me wrong or get banned, but like it wasn't supposed to happen yet. I'm doing all right. He's free. He's out. You can see him now, right? The deal was you said you were going to go on Luxman's stream and let us hear your voice. And if you didn't do that, then I was going to ban you and throw it all out there. Or just ban you. I don't remember which now, but you can play that game all you want, PatCon, but I mean, you used to be FBI crime statistics. I mean, it's a whole big long thing. And yes, you're using a different account right now than from when you were a LARP, right? Yeah, that's all true. You would voice people. God damn. Oh, that's the thing is, actually, none of you knows. I don't even know that PatCon isn't me. That could be a total. That could be why we go back and forth so much. I'm just trying to cover and make it look like it's not me. Think about that for a minute. All right, I'm bored, but there's still 89 of you in here. Do you fuckers want to just keep chatting in the chat, or should I hang this thing up? Or you want to talk about something else? Or is anybody else planning on going live? Because I'll hang this fucker up right now. Cat Eyes, I love your voice. I wish you would talk dirty to me. All right. There you go, Matt. You said it. I think I think you're LARP because you called me. Dude, do you have any idea how many people have called me out? But they're not all LARP. That has nothing to do with it. Yeah, I'll stay alive, but I mean, I'm bored. If I'm bored, you guys got to be bored. Give me something to talk about. Okay, no, that's cool. I appreciate. I, I didn't even see who did it, but people do watch my back pretty good, and I very much do appreciate it. Ain't nothing but a thing. I didn't even see why. Like I'm only reading like every third comment, so I didn't even see uh what he got banned for. Yes, Alex is gay as hell. Okay, Daisy, it's fine. It's fine. I appreciate you looking out for me. I really do. Don't worry about it. What's going on, mail order brides? You see, that's something you don't know, Backburner, is I knew Alex probably before you did. And, you know, we traded the occasional, hand job or whatever. But I mean, sucking dick's just like shaking hands, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't gay or anything, really. I mean, he was gay, but I wasn't. No homo. All right, last call, and then I'm gonna I'm gonna hang this motherfucker up and take some drugs. Maybe if I can get my screen to work right. That has been a problem tonight. What the fuck? Oh, I'm trying. Yeah, I just don't want to post. I think my phone's probably too cold. It's not. There we go. Yeah, tell Alex to leave all the middle-aged ladies alone. I'll take care of them. Is that true, Constantine? Does Belding really have a? Oh shit! I didn't know that. Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, whatever did happen to last I saw, somebody figured out or said they figured out who Belding was, and I think they even doxed the name, but I do not know if that was like if that was their real name or what the deal was. But Belding disappeared right after that, so I don't know. Uh, never. I don't know. Oops, dang it! I highlighted the wrong comment again. Screen's not doing well tonight, and I'm not even fucked up yet. I don't know. Did she go on a panel and short? I don't know. If that happened, I missed it. Yeah, White Guy Wed. I really liked White Guy Wednesday. It's a damn shame what happened to it. Hey, Frogger, what's going on, man? Oh, that's nice. That's good, Web. I hope Ray's doing all right. I haven't talked to him in a long time. Hey, good, Frogger. Oh, what's? Hold on a second. No, I started writing it down. I didn't get the date written down, but Gigi did tell me by text that she sent, like after all this, she sent Tommy some money for somebody else. But whether that, man, I'll have to look and see. Oh man, I can't check my text right now to see who it was that he sent. She sent him money for somebody else, but I forgot the name already. I was trying to write it down, but my pen ran out of ink, so I was going to bring that up. Ray was on. Oh, I missed that part. I think the only part of Locksmiths I heard last night was about Jeff. It was 'cause I listened to three different streams last night, but I didn't hear, except for Ed's. I think was the only one I heard all the way through. Um, but like in every one, they were all talking about the same Jeff thing, but I didn't actually hear Jeff when he originally said it. So he was Jeff's lawyer's lawyer. That's funny. All right, let's y'all got something. I'm gonna hang this up because I don't even understand why there's still 80 people here. If it was me, I would have left a long time ago. But oh, sorry, 79 now. Still waiting for Webb to arrive for his pegging appointment. Shit. Good luck, Webb. All right. Hey, thanks for coming up, OJ. Didn't get a chance to say goodbye when you left. Oh, you got yeah, Tatiana does nice work. I actually got a sneak peek of that picture. Beta. I forget that guy's name. I think he's a preacher. What's his name? Black guy. It's funny. He'll be interviewing somebody and he'll just go beta. It's funnier than fuck. All right, one more time. Is anybody else going live? I mean, we all probably get the same notifications on anyway, so you're gonna see it anyhow. But oh, Gabby, which bill? I mean, there are too many bills and there are too many leases and there are entirely too many Red Hoods. We need to thin them all out. But I'm all right. Oh man, right as I was getting ready to hang it up, here comes oh, Sheepdog. What a lovely surprise. What's going on, babe?
Hey, how are you?
I'm all right. What's up?
Oh, not much. I just want to say hi.
Hello.
So, what's going on? Does the GG mean what I think it does? Hey, Terrence, how are you?
Well, it depends on what you think it means.
I don't even want to say it. Great grandma.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh. Hey,
No, actually, I meant to type G string and I fucked up. Is what happened.
oh, guess what?
Hmm.
Um, I kind of made it in a blue video.
You did?
Yeah, kind of. So I was thinking, does that mean I'm part of this community?
Yeah. Whether you like it or not. Yeah.
Oh,
You've
hey,
been
Fred.
on my panel, so that makes you a part of it, whether you want to be or not. And
Well,
they don't just let you go. They'll say you're canceled, but then they'll pull you back in. Such a fucked up emotional feeling. It just if you're addicted to chaos, you'll like it here.
well, okay, so now we need to start planning to fake my death. Because this is like a motorcycle club, we got there's only one way out.
Apparently, yeah. But even that doesn't work.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
So how did you kind of make it into a blue video?
Well, so I guess there's a guy, his name's like Dan or Daniel, or well, I don't know, but on Blue's website, she talks about a guy talking to himself, I guess, and
Mm-hmm.
so okay, so
I know who you're talking about.
so I guess this was back in March. I didn't even remember, but so I guess it was in like February or March. I started watching Captain CPP because they were decoying this one guy, and I mean everyone's kind of known that I saw through Tommy kind of early on, with some stuff,
Mm-hmm.
or I was skeptical, and um, anyway, but I never considered myself like part of this big thing, and um, so um uh th- I forget what the catch was going on, but it was some guy out of state, and he was just this like young, they called him like 80K pred, or 60K pred, or something like that. I forget, but Captain and his wife, they were doing a really good job with it, and then Smashley was talking to a guy in Colorado Springs who was really, really bad and creepy. And so, um, and she was doing a really good job with that. It, um, I watched Tommy for those catches, and I was kind of like, you know, maybe things aren't that bad. It just, I mean, not that I was donating to him, but anyway, long story short, so I wrote in his comment section, and I guess somebody screenshotted my comment. And so, yeah, well, in the comments, it did, my support didn't last long. It couldn't, because one of his crazy mods, uh that guy Walk, came in, and he was like, what are you doing here? I have screenshots that I'm looking of yours right now, or something. And I'm thinking like, okay, this is crazy. If if this guy has screenshots of me talking about like me not supporting Tommy, but okay, this is wild. And he was pretty aggressive from what I remember, but I don't screenshot stuff. I mean, that's not my life, is screenshotting stuff on YouTube.
Yeah. I should screenshot more than I actually do, and it bites me in the ass. But fuck it, I don't care that much.
Yeah. And so anyway, I guess somebody took screenshots of that, eh, um and emailed it to Blue. So but my support didn't last long, because that Walk guy was like, why are you even here? We don't even want you here. And I said I unsubscribed. So the whole thing lasted like, I don't know, an hour, at 30 minutes, an hour, when I tried to support him. But the Walk guy was so mad. But yeah, so this person, I guess, that talks to themselves, emailed Blue what I wrote, and so that's uh on her website.
Wow,
I just think it's
that's
so funny, like, because I was looking at it, and I was like, wait a minute, that's my name. So
that's really kind of like grasping for straws there, if you ask me.
um well, I just thought it was crazy that Walk had screenshots of me in the first place from back then, but then more screenshots were taken and then emailed. It's like,
Wow.
oh my gosh, I thought I would just log on here and say whatever and then log off. I didn't know people were like cared enough to screenshot or anything like that. Nevertheless, email. But yeah, so
Yeah, I mean that's really a lot of. I mean, it takes 5 seconds, but that's really a lot of work for somebody's fucking comments that doesn't like somebody that doesn't start shit. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Well, I mean, I didn't screenshots Walk's comments. So like, I mean, I just don't care that much. But anyway, so yeah, I thought that was kind of funny to see. So maybe I'm in this community.
You're farther in than you thought. You are fucked. You can't get out now. It's kind of like, well, and I've actually done this. It's like if you find quicksand somewhere and you're like, I really should stay out of that, but I got to find out. And then like you stick one foot in just for the fuck of it. And
Yep.
then like that's all the farther you were going to go, but then you can't get out. And then you wind up all the way in. Yeah,
Yep.
it's like that.
Okay, so how do you fake your death?
Oh, I'm thinking about faking my death.
Yeah, me
Well,
too now.
she wasn't, it turns out she wasn't really trying to fake her death. I know it sounds weird, but it just kind of worked out that way. And she rolled with it. She was like, oh,
Yeah.
this is my way out. Cause there were some misunderstandings and like, she was really just trying to get away from Blue and, um, Blue pronounced her dead. So she went with it. And frankly, I don't blame her. But the thing is like you know the story, I'm sure, of how many people got accused of being a part of that whole thing. I mean, they were saying that I was her voice. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
How crazy is that, right?
Yeah, that is really crazy. Um yeah, that was a huge stretch. Uh I mean, I guess technically it could happen with a voice changer with all of this stuff, but it's like who would even go through that effort, you know? I
It's
mean,
too much. I have a hard time being one person, let alone several. You know what I mean?
yeah, no kidding.
I can't take care of myself, let alone an alias.
Yeah, yeah. So is that I hope people realize that you're not her. That's not still going on, is it?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
Sorry to
I
laugh.
mean, it's only like two people, but yeah, it's still
Oh,
happening.
wow. Wow. That's wild. So what's going on? How have you been and stuff?
I've been all right.
Oh, that's
Um,
good.
yeah, I've been all right.
Um, so how how's the cabin coming and everything?
It's at a fucking dead stop. We still don't have the fucking concrete poured.
Oh man.
I mean, I've got parts of it built, and like a lot of stuff is cut to length and all that kind of thing. So, um, for the most part, I'm ready. I'm just waiting for the concrete, which I've been waiting for. I really can't bitch though because I'm getting a hell of a deal on it. The guys that are going to help, I'm getting to use the equipment for free, and
Oh
the guys that
wow.
are helping me are working for beer. So all I got to do is buy the concrete itself.
Oh wow.
So I
And
really can't. And they have scheduled it a few times, but like it rains, and then I have days where I can't hardly move. So then a couple times I
oh,
had to cancel. I mean, really, they could do it without me, I guess. But
did you say beer?
yeah,
Oh. Um so like you give them beer and you buy the concrete?
yeah. Okay. It's a friend of the family.
Mhm.
I went to him because like I can do, provided that I'm having a day where I'm physically able to do it. I can do about all the work myself, but I'm not I have poured concrete, but I'm not really a concrete guy.
Yeah, yeah.
And plus, I have no equipment other than a trowel. I have no equipment to do that with. So I
Yeah.
went to him to see what he would charge me, and we go way back. So he said, "Well, you just pay for the concrete, and whatever you have to pay my guys to help you." And they're like, "Yeah, we'll do it for beer." So
Oh,
all
that's
right. I mean,
cool.
it's already dug. That part's already done. So all they got to do is lay down some rebar
Mhm.
and pour the concrete. So it's only going to take a day, maybe a day and a half.
Wow. Well, that's good. Yeah. It's funny how beer can go farther than cash sometimes.
Sometimes.
I remember in college, this is before most of us had computers, and we had those word processor things. Well, but um, I would write papers that had to be typed, and so I would just find somebody 21 to buy me a 6-pack to give to somebody so they would type my paper. Versus,
Yeah.
yeah, versus, giving him money. But yeah, it's funny. I gave some guys some beer at AT&T to get my bill, my cell phone bill taken down, like about 10 like about 10 years ago, and yeah, beer can go a long way.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, that's the thing. When I was doing my roof on my old house, I did the same thing, but and it's cool. They wanted the beer up front. I was fine, but the thing is I had guys that were half drunk on my roof.
Yeah.
You know, we did a good job, but man, I was worried that something bad was going to happen with that ladder. You know.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah, that's scary. That is scary. Well, that's cool. Is it cold there?
Not today. It wasn't too bad, but or actually today was pretty warm. But like this whole last week, it got down into the about the 30s or so.
Oh, yeah. Same with here. Like, well, let's see. Last week it was in the 80s, but it's been pretty cool here. Um, like tonight, I think it's gonna get cold, but yeah. Well, I'm glad you're doing well.
Oh yeah, I'm doing all right. I just got a freaking cold that I've had for like a month and a half, not going away. But other than that, I'm all right.
So, oh, um, I'm I'm guessing you're a knife guy. What do you think
Hmm.
about the Benchmade um bug out knife?
I'm not familiar with that model, but Benchmade makes some good stuff. I think they're
Yeah.
overpriced, but they are a good brand.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
I've got some Benchmade knives.
Yeah, I have some too, and I really like Benchmade, and I was gonna get my daughter a pistol for her birthday, but I'm thinking about getting her a nice knife. And so I'm thinking Benchmade, but and think I'm thinking about getting her the bug out. Um it's a it's like a really, really lightweight knife. I think it's like, well, the mini version, and for Benchmade it's not that expensive. It's like uh under $200,
Well, that's
but
not bad.
I've been watching reviews, and some people love it, and some people can't stand it, and but it's really um oh, thanks. Here, kitty, that you are sweet too. Um but it's a really lightweight knife, which some people liked, some people don't. So I was just wondering if you had one and if you liked it or not. I think I'm gonna give it to, or get her one. um I don't know. I've been knife shopping online, and I saw
Well, the thing
little.
is though is like how much is she actually going to use it? If she's just using it to open packages and shit, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? She's not
Yeah.
going to break it. I mean, if you're out there hardcore building shelters and abusing knives like I do, then yeah, you're going to want something that is going to be sturdy.
Yeah,
But I'm just not familiar with that particular model.
yeah, it's it's really built to uh to be lightweight as an EDC. It's not really built for I mean, people use it camping and stuff, and I mean, I've uh she has a whole knife collection that but well, both of my daughters do, cuz I've given them knives growing up. Um
I
but
gave my knives, I gave my kids knives growing up too.
oh, that's good.
Actually,
Yeah.
the one of them that I'm carrying right now is the spider code that my son got for me, and I like it real well.
Oh, cool. Y- Yeah, I like Spider Co too. I got uh my my daughter a pink Spider Co um for when she graduated high school back in May. She was really excited about it. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get this one. I mean, Benchmade, I think sometimes is overpriced, but anyway, if I get it, I will let you know. I'll
Yeah,
I'll
cool.
uh, I'll I'll send you a picture or do a video or something like that. I I forget how much it weighs. It's like insanely light. The reviews, I think it's under 2 ounces. Um,
Well, I mean, if it's really an issue where, I mean, if it's something she's actually going to carry, then
yeah,
fine. But people get so hung up on, um, which knife is better, and it's mostly a matter of opinion. Obviously, if something is crap and it breaks all the time, yeah, you don't want that. But people will say, I want to buy this knife because it's the toughest. Well, yeah, it might be a good knife, but people get so hung up on one brand or one model or whatever. But the thing is most of them don't ever actually do anything with their knives. All they do is sit around and look at them and play with them. So, I
yeah.
mean, it doesn't matter how tough their knife is because they never fucking use it, you know?
Yeah, one thing I do like about this knife, one, it's it's really lightweight, but it's also deep carry. So because uh, she's in college, she doesn't want really a knife showing, and
Right,
it's really thin. Um, so uh, I really do think she will carry it with those conditions. I don't think knives are banned in college. Firearms aren't where she goes. Open carry is, but not concealed carry. And she's turning 21, so she's planning to get her CCW. But I don't think knives are. But at the same time, she doesn't want to be like showing off as she has a knife, and it's the kind of knife that just a from what I've read, a really good everyday carry type of thing. Just, hey, do you have a knife? Yeah, I've got a knife here. So I mean, which uh it doesn't mean somebody has to have a bench made, to open packages, or I don't know, cut
hmm
cardboard or whatever, rope or whatever's going on. But as far as being able to carry it, I think she would probably carry it more if it's light and easy, and it it's it's a deep pocket kind of carry, so you
right.
can't really tell. But yeah, I was just wondering your advice on that model, if you knew about it.
I'm not familiar with that model, but I know that that's a good brand.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I have a butterfly knife from Benchmade that's really nice.
Yeah, I used to do butterfly knives a lot. I'm out of practice now, but yeah, I think I have a couple of them by Benchmade.
Well, my daughter, eh, both of my daughters carry knives, usually in their purse, but and my older daughter, Daisy, uh, is her name. She carries her butterfly knife in her purse, and I'm just thinking like, well, you know, maybe she wouldn't carry her butterfly knife all the time if I gave her this one, but yeah.
I'm gonna say something real quick here. Look, you
Hey,
people have
cats.
no idea what this woman has went through just to get herself to where she could be able to talk at all. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Um, who are you talking about? Me?
Hmm.
Oh, um, I'm not paying attention. Hey, Cat Eyes, how are you? Cat Eyes is so sweet. I love her voice and her attitude.
I kicked myself out. I'm sorry.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
I must be a space cadet because
I was trying to move the comment off, and I accidentally kicked myself out.
oh.
Not, and now
Oh.
it's not letting me. Hmm. Yeah, hawkbill knives are good for cutting carpet or pretty much whatever you need.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do that. I wanted to get her a pistol, and then on her birthday, just say like, okay, we're going to the gun store, and then uh, you know, she do the background check thing, and I pay for it. But
Hmm.
uh, you know, a pistol's a lot more intimate with it fitting your hands, and something I'm into, she may like differently. So for her CCW, I'm just gonna let her take a bunch of my pistols if they'll let her, and you know, see which one she wants to try out, and
Yeah, that's the best way.
Yeah, yeah, and then she can feel out some others, and then figure that out, and maybe I can figure out like what works for her, and then maybe do that for Christmas or something like that. But um okay, well, I just wanted to say hi, and I'm glad you're doing well, and I guess I'm part of this community.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah, yeah, this is like um yeah, yeah, in it for life. Hopefully not. But I like everyone that I've met. Like that's the good thing. But yeah,
Really? You haven't met enough people then.
maybe not. Maybe not, but everyone I've talked to, I've liked. Everyone's so sweet.
Are we in the same community? Are you talking about the same community that I'm in? Because I have a different opinion.
Well, see, I'm gonna give you some advice, Bill. And you can take it or leave it. Do what I do and just be more of like an airhead, and don't pay attention as much, and then everything's
Pills,
great.
pills. I do a lot of pills. Yeah, for that reason.
Yeah, just kind of the less you know, the better it is.
Oh, that's no shit.
Because like I had no idea screenshots of me were being passed around,
Oh God.
which I think is just hilarious because it's like, um, is it does I mean, who, I'm not somebody that's worthy of taking screenshots of because I don't really care. I mean, I care about
They
people.
probably thought you were like they're constantly saying, "Oh, that account that's blue." That they're constantly saying certain other
Oh,
people's accounts are blue. That's probably would be my guess what it was.
well,
Um,
well,
because I see that happen a lot. They say people are blue, or they see people are me that
yeah.
aren't. You know,
Well,
that happens a lot.
I think this person was just upset, and they emailed Blue saying, "Look at Sheepdog. She she was early on was talking about Tommy and like noticing some things that seemed off, and then look at her now. Can you believe this?" And it's kind of like, wow, uh I didn't know that things were that like important for me,
Yeah,
or
it's
like regarding me, but okay, yeah, sure.
no Patcom static is not Ed.
uh, I'm not reading the comments. Um oh
Yeah, don't.
yes,
I
yes.
was gonna tell you guys. I saw somebody say they're no. I was an authorized dealer for cold steel
Oh
a
really?
long time ago. Yeah,
Oh wow.
I jumped through all those hoops.
Well, that's cool. Oh, I
And
I
I really only did it because I liked like they got a shitload of different stuff, and I like it's not all good. They do have some junk, but um, I was buying their shit all the time, you know, and K Bar and SE, and I was
yeah.
doing all these stuff. But the thing about K Bar and SE is you have to have an actual store, and I was
Hmm.
just selling them at gun shows and stuff.
Cool.
Um, but yeah, I just bought it so I could get the shit wholesale for myself, really.
That that's badass. Yeah, my dad and I were trying to figure out how to go to SHOT Show in January, and I have my fingers crossed that we can do it. But I don't want to get too much into it because if I don't want to dox myself, like not that
Yeah,
it would
don't do that.
say my name, but if I said too much personal information, then people could put it all together, or whatever. But
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I've stopped myself from, uh, you know, telling people things about you do because, I mean, you do some really cool stuff, but
oh well,
I'm
thank
afraid
you.
to talk. I'm afraid to talk about it too much because it. I mean, the average Joe wouldn't be able to figure out who you were, but there are people out there. We do have people in this community that could, so I just leave it alone.
Yeah, well, other communities too, like that one, I'm not even gonna mention it,
Hmm. I know what you're
but
talking about.
yeah, like that's crazy. But
Yeah, I figure if I've been through this shit, I can go into any community and be like, yeah, whatever. But I was wrong. Those are some really fucked up people over there.
yeah, one guy's even doing a documentary on it, and it's kind of like, whoa, I don't want part of a documentary. Like, it's
No.
big enough that there's screenshots with me over here, which I didn't even think I was like even really a part of, because I don't Discord or guild or anything like that. And so I don't talk to people behind the scenes. The only person I've talked to behind the scenes is you, and then one of my other friends that lives in England, which is through email, but not often.
Oh,
You know?
his initials aren't PB by any chance, are they?
No, no. He's a mod of mine. You've seen him.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
but yeah, so yeah, I don't want to be part of well, I used to tell my friends on here like, yeah, come visit me and blah blah blah, and then it's gotten to the point where I'm like, you know what, I don't even like saying what time zone I'm in now. You know, even giving up time zone, people go crazy. I mean, it's not that serious, but when you see people's parents getting like wellness checks, but this hasn't happened to me, but I've seen it happen to my friends where, you know, they're getting swatted, they're getting wellness checks done on their elderly parents. So like, you know, the whole drill, how these people can sometimes go real life, they go after kids, people's jobs, just this stuff. And when just because they don't like somebody, so it's kind of
Yeah, it gets pretty crazy.
yeah, but uh, well, I'm glad you're doing well, and it's great to talk to you and see everybody.
All right. Well, thanks for hopping on.
Yeah, and
And I'm not talking about the stream. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You knew you weren't going to get away clean, right?
yeah, I figured as much. Oh, you cracked me up. Uh, okay, well, I hope you have a great night, and yeah, stay in touch.
Yeah, definitely. Give me a call or whatever. Uh, I mean, I like talking dirty. I mean, talking to you.
Well, the thing is, I don't know how many times I've talked to you on the phone, but you've never talked dirty to me on the phone. People need to know that. Like, this is just him being like
Stop. You're
this
gonna
on
ruin it.
here.
You're gonna ruin my reputation.
Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I am outing Bill. He doesn't actually talk like that one on one. Um but yeah, you crack me up.
All right. Well, I'm glad I could make somebody feel better. But if you want me to talk dirty, I will.
Oh, that that cat video. You, oh my gosh, Bill.
Oh man, I got so much hate off that. Oh, love it.
More tail. Oh my gosh. I was laughing so hard. And then your other video, you're like, stuck up bitch. The one where you're like, hey mama.
Oh yeah, yeah. She never did call me.
And you're like, typical stuck up bitch, thinks she's too good for me.
Well, the
Oh.
reality is she probably is too good for me.
Oh, that's funny.
But
Okay,
all
well,
right. Yeah, thanks for coming on. I'm gonna hang this up here pretty quick.
yeah. Well, thanks for having me on, and have a good night, and nice to see everyone and talk to everyone, and Bye, Daisy, and Captain, and yeah. I can really only see the comments where people put my name. But yeah. Okay, well,
Oh, really?
well, I mean, I could read it, but my computer's like across the room, so I can kind of
Oh,
see.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, well, thanks for having me on, Bill, and I will talk to you guys later.
All right. Yep. You have a good night.
Okay.
Oh, and stay naked.
Thank you. You too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Take it easy.
You too.
All right, y'all. Appreciate you for showing up. I'm gonna hang this freaking thing on up right now. I don't know if anybody else is live or going live or what's going on with that. But y'all take it easy. And yeah, I gotta if I don't do it right away, somebody fucking remind me to I'll drop that phone call where you guys will be able to hear it better. I'll try to do it right after I hang up here. But in that 5 seconds between then and now, I'll probably forget. All right, y'all. Oh, and stay naked. Yeah, I like her voice too.